All I need to do now is connecting my product-specific attribute values and the CMS content to the elements. The most important step of the by module configuration is connecting the product ID field to the product container. In the navigator, let me expand all my elements. You will quickly notice that all the elements are styled using the client-first naming convention, but you will also notice some of the element names start with a double dash. These elements are Shopyflow components, which means they are assigned a Shopify function or data using a Shopyflow attribute. To explore and know better about the Shopyflow attributes, you can select these elements and see their assigned attributes. Now, I will select the product container element and go to the Element Settings tab. In the Custom Attributes section, I already have the SF product attribute assigned to the element. I will just connect its value to the product ID field from the CMS. The first part of our configuration is complete. The second part is connecting the variant option selector attribute values. Firstly, click on the first variant option selector and connect the collection to the product option 1 values field. Remember, we have 3 product option name fields and 3 product option value fields. We are going to use each for one of these 3 components. In the navigator, select the Custom Option Wrapper component and go to the Element Settings. In the Custom Attributes section, set the value of the SF Change Option attribute to the Product Option 1 name field. Then select its direct child element called Custom Option Value and set its attribute value to the Displayed Name field. Our component configuration is done. Now I want to display the name of the option value too. Let's select the inner text element and set its content to the Displayed Name field. Let's also show the option group name in the label element. To do so, I simply select the element and set its text to the Product Option 1 name field. One last thing that I want to do here is displaying each option selector only if there is an option group for it. So let's set a conditional visibility for each block. I want this block to be visible only if Product Option 1 values field is set. So if the product has no variants, the option selector group is not going to be visible. Simple as that, our setup is done. Now let's repeat the same process for the next 2 blocks. Firstly, I will make the block conditionally visible. Next, let's set the label text. Now connect the collection to the Product Option 2 Values field. Then, select the Custom Option Wrapper element and set its attribute value to the Product Options 2 name. Next, select the Custom Option Value and set its attribute value to the Displayed Name field. Finally, select the option title and set its text content to the Displayed Name field as well, and we're done. Let's repeat this one more time for the last option group too. Make the block conditionally visible. Set the label text. Connect the collection to the Product Option 3 Values field. Then, select the Custom Option Wrapper element and set its attribute value to the Product Options 3 name. Select the Custom Option Value and set its attribute value to the Displayed Name field. Finally, select the Option Title element and set its text content to the Displayed Name field as well. And we're done. One last thing to address here is the different states of the option selector buttons. As you may notice that each group has a slightly different look. That's because the buttons in the first block are in their active states. When an option value is selected, the button and everything in it are added the class called SF Active. You can style everything inside of the button for the active state by using this combo class. I am happy with this look for the active state, so I will not style this further. I just remove the active class from the custom option value component. And similarly, the second block is styled for the option unavailable state. When an option is unavailable, the button and everything in it will be given the class called SF Option Unavailable. We can use this to style the option unavailable state for the buttons. I will also remove this before moving on. And we are done with the product page configuration. All other elements in the page has the required attributes assigned, and they won't need to be set any values. From this point on, it's just the matter of styling the components and the layout to your taste. The only thing to pay attention here is making sure that all your components are placed inside of the product container. Now let's connect the product information. Let's start with the product title. Next, the price and the compare price, and the product description. Now, let's set the product image to the main image field. And finally, let's populate our thumbnail images. Set the source of the thumbnail image collection to the gallery images. Then, make sure the thumbnail element is selected and set its background image as product gallery image. Let's publish the site and test it before moving to the next stage. Everything works just fine. Let's just test the add to cart and move to the checkout. That's it. From this point on, Shopify takes over the process and checks out the customer. If you need further support or answers, please join our Discord server to get instant help from the Shopyflow team and the community.